In this tutorial, we are going to learn what is meant by a quadrat and the factors to be considered when using a quadrat. The distribution and abundance of a species in an area can be assessed using different practical methods, and the quadrat is one of these methods. We have two types of quadrats that are frequently used: the point quadrat and the frame quadrat. Let's see what's the difference between the point and the frame quadrat. A point quadrat consists of a horizontal bar supported by two legs. At set intervals along the horizontal bar are 10 holes, through each of which a long pin may be dropped. Now, each species that the pin touches is then recorded. On the other hand, a frame quadrat is a square frame divided by string or wire into equally sized subdivisions. The quadrat is placed in different locations within the area being studied, and the abundance of each species within the quadrat is then recorded. However, when using a quadrat, there are three factors that should be considered in order to be able to use the quadrat, whether it is point or frame quadrat. The first factor is the size of the quadrat to use. Well, this will depend on the size of the plants or animals being counted and how they are distributed within the area. For example, larger species require larger quadrats. And where a population of a species is not evenly distributed throughout the area, a large number of small quadrats will give more representative results than a smaller number of larger ones. The second factor is the number of sample quadrats to record within the study area. Well, the larger the number of sample quadrats, the more reliable the results will be. This is because the greater the number of species present in the area being studied, the greater the number of quadrats required to produce reliable results for a valid conclusion. And finally, the position of each quadrat within the study area. Well, in order to produce statistically significant results, a technique known as a random sampling must be used. And we will elaborate more about this technique in the next video.